Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so, and also don't forget to tap on the notification bell in order to be alerted each time there's a new video upload. Thank you. Now, unemployment has become a major problem in this country. So many young people have to resort to starting their own businesses to make a living. But as to how to start it has become a major problem. That is why this program has been introduced, Real Talk. Now, like I said, my introductory video, Real Talk is all about empowerment. I just want to see everyone succeed. So we are just climbing the ladder of success together. In this series of Real Talk, I have tagged budding entrepreneurs. I just be having interesting conversations with young people who have started their own businesses, and then they will share with us their struggles and their success stories just to inspire you at home to also bet that business idea of yours so that you can also become your own boss. Today I have with me a young lady who decided to venture into fashion. She goes by the name Miss Kate Barbara Mensah, a teacher by profession and a fashion designer by passion. I wouldn't like to say much. She is here with me, so she will do the introduction herself. So on this series of budding entrepreneurs, I'll be engaging with young entrepreneurs who have started their own businesses, and then they will share with us how they started their businesses, their challenges, and their success stories. So today I have with me Miss Kate Barbara Mensah. Am I right?
Yes.
Yes. So as I said, Real Talk, we are just giving it to you real. We just want to inspire you. So we are daring to inspire you so that you can also inspire someone out there. It's all about empowerment. So I wouldn't want to do the introduction since she is here. She will tell us herself. The little that I will say is that she is a teacher by profession and then a fashion designer by passion. So she will elaborate more on that for us. So you are welcome.
Thank you
Miss
very much.
Barbara Mensah, if I should say that.
Yeah.
Okay. So first of all, you will tell us a bit about yourself and then how it all started.
Okay. So, like you already know, my name is Kate Barbara Mensah, and I currently graduated from Holy Child College of Education, Takoradi, and I was the SRC president then, and then I also in Takoradi. I stay with my mom, and I'm the last born of my mom, and with my passion, like you said, it started off when I was a kid because my mom was a seamstress, so I loved everything that she did. I loved sewing, and right from the young age, I gained interest in fashion. So most of the time, you see me sit behind the TV, and I'll be watching a lot of fashion icons, what they do, learn from them, from magazines, and so as time went on, I built an interest in fashion, and I also have that thing in me, so I guess that is how it all started.
Okay, so it just wasn't a one day thing, like it was a gradual process. You built it up from somewhere. So on Instagram, I've seen your handle to be a queer gender fashion or gender. Okay,
Yes.
so I would want you to tell us about how you came up with the name and then pronounce it for us because me, I don't know how to pronounce it.
Okay, so the name is Ikua Jindal Fashion,
Okay.
and Ikua is just my name. I'm Mami Ikua. I was born on Wednesday, so that is just my name. And with the Jindal, interesting story. When I was in JHS, one of my friends just came to school, and she was like, "Okay, so I got a new name, and my dad's new name is something Jindal. So when she said it actually, I was like, oh, okay, I like the name. So it was just something that was in my head.
Oh, okay.
Then when I started, I didn't even have a name for what I do. I was just doing it. So one day I was with my mom and we were talking about how some people will just like kweku, then they will take away the K and make it C. So I was just writing it on the ground, and before I knew, I changed my own Ekua K to C. Okay. Then I was like, oh, okay, let me add J to it. So, and I added it. It sounded nice, and in SHS, I was using Ekua Jindal, and all my mates were calling me that.
Okay,
yes.
So you are popular with that name. They
yes.
already know you.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's interesting. So what actually inspired you to, aside the teaching, to also adapt fashion design or this craft as a side business?
Okay, so first of all, I would say my mother inspired me a lot. She always does. Like up to now, I still work with her. We are always, sometimes the things I can't sew, she will help me do it. She will teach me. So she inspires me a lot. And then I also learn a lot from those who are already doing it, and from current fashion that is going on. So I get inspired by all of this and things around me. Yes.
So exactly how long have you been doing this?
Officially, I would say like 4 years.
4 years, okay.
But as far as I can remember, I've been doing this since I was a child, actually making things and selling them. Yes.
Okay. So has it been a good business?
Yes, it has had its own good side and bad side, but I think it has been good since I decided to make it really a serious and real thing. I think it's been good, yes. So
what do you love most about this side business that you are doing?
Okay, I love the things that I make. I usually, most of the time, if not for the self-control that I have, by the time I'm finished with every piece, I just want to keep it to myself.
Because they are nice.
Yes, they come out really nice, and that is one thing I love about it, because I do it with so much passion. When it comes out, I feel like, yes, this is something I like.
There's that satisfaction.
Yes, and I know someone will like it.
Okay. So what has been some of the challenges that you've encountered since you started this business?
Okay, with challenges, initially when I started off, I wanted to be a fashion designer rather than being a teacher, but my family didn't agree with that. So that was a challenge that I had to go through, because at a point they told me no, there is no way they will allow me. So even that time, though I was doing some things, I got really hurt, and I packed all my things and just put them somewhere, saying that I wouldn't do. That was a challenge, but then I decided to go with it in any case. And then another one has to do with my time, because while I was in college, this all started off when I was in college. So I had duties in school. I was a student. I had to learn SRC, so much issues, and every day with me, I always have to do something. So putting all of them together was a bit difficult. Sometimes I forget I have to even learn. Sometimes I know I have to do this and I'm not doing it. So it was a bit challenging, but I got through it.
But the money was good.
Yes,
yes,
was.
The money was good. So every occupation and then the risks that accompanies it. What are some of the risks that accompany what you are doing?
Okay, I will start off with the ones that are not really physical, as in physical. Like time management is a risk if you don't take time, and especially if you are doing a lot of things, not just one particular thing, like just clothes, but if you are doing bags, this, and putting them together. If you are not able to manage your time, you do one and then you forget about one.
Okay.
And then also, another risk is your finances, especially with this fashion business, because sometimes when I get the money, although I have a bookkeeping a way that I keep my yes. By the time the month ends and I put everything together, I have the amount there, but I have again used it because I want to try and do this. Then I will use the money.
Okay.
So before you know, I don't even have anything there. Yes.
So let's say at the end of the day, you can't really account for
yes
what money
yes.
came in.
Not because you just spent it unnecessarily, but one of the risks is that if you don't take care, you just use the same money that you are getting to be doing other things. Sometimes I buy things that I will use, but I don't have a need for it at the moment, and I'll just buy it and it will be there. Yes, so that is one of the risks, and just these work risk, like when you are beading your hands, your back,
the pin or whatever that
yes,
you use
all of that.
Okay.
Yes,
so aside yourself and then your mom, do you have any other persons who also assist you in doing your craft?
Yes, I do. There is this lady that actually taught me beading. She helps a lot, and then online actually helps a lot. I learn most of my things online rather than getting trained by someone. Most of it I learned online. Yes. So, and then yes, my family also does help.
Okay. Yes. So those who don't know how to go about things with the new age media, with the introduction of technology, with the internet, if you want to learn something, you can just go online, visit YouTube, just type in whatever that you want to learn, search for it, you get videos or tutorials on it, you just learn it, and then you start from somewhere. Yes. So that's basically that. With the risk accompanied with your craft, what actually drives you to do it? With what you mentioned, with the time management, the finances, and all that, what actually drives you despite these risks? Like, you just go on every day, you wake up every day to continue your craft. What drives you?
Okay. The first thing always has to do with passion.
Yeah.
If you don't have the passion for something, you wouldn't even feel like doing it. If you have passion for doing something, even when you fail, you will still do it again because you just love it. Yeah. So that is one of the things that is just what drives me, and my eagerness to always do something, because there is a lot going on in my head. I always have an idea and I really have to do it. So even when I don't have money, I have to go and tell my mommy, oh, give me some money, I'll pay back. Then I'll just go and buy whatever I need and then just be doing it, because I'm always doing something. Yes, that is one of the things that drives me.
Because you know that at the end of the day, it's surely pay.
Yes.
Like, you just get everything back. Yes. Everything.
Yes.
Okay. So, as we are learning from our sister, Kate Barbara Mensah, no matter what you want to do or any activity that you want to venture into, you first need passion, because your passion is what will drive you. Without the passion, you wouldn't be able to pursue it further. You just start it, and then along the way, like, you just put it somewhere. But then if you have passion, you always be eager to continue what you are doing, also learn new things. Right now, you're a professional teacher, let's say that, and then side business, you are a fashion designer. So you're a fashion designer by passion. Yes. So what I would want to know is, with you being employed as a teacher and then you managing your fashion business, which one would you prefer? Would you prefer being an employer as to being an employee?
I would prefer being an employer,
okay,
rather than an employee. Yes, I actually do prefer that, because working for someone sometimes it's a little hard, especially if you are a creative person, someone who is able to use your hand to do something. Working for someone becomes a little hard, so I would prefer being the employer. Yes.
So now, how are you going to manage the two?
Okay.
Are you going to, at a point, quit teaching and then concentrate fully on the fashion, and then maybe have a fashion house, like a brand name that you be producing the stuff that you make, or you're just going to do both?
I am going to do both. This question, my mom always asks me. She sometimes will be like, "Okay, mommy, I know definitely you are going to stop teaching and do it." But I always say that I loved teaching when I was growing up. Almost everybody in my family is a teacher. Then this fashion thing came in and I wanted to do. But I think I can put the two together. So last time I was telling her that I won't stop teaching. I will actually further my education and maybe make fashion designing part of it, so that maybe I can be a lecturer in fashion designing, and then also have my own fashion company someday.
Okay,
Yes.
that's a good one. So, in this era that we are in, it's a competitive one. With the introduction of hair bonnets, necklaces, like items attached with or related to beading, it's like it's all over the place. Most people are doing it. When you go to Facebook, on WhatsApp, people are having classes. If you want to learn beading, join this class. If you want to, and then since hair bonnets came, everyone is doing it.
Yes.
We have so many fashion designers, and how are you coping to get clients for your business, for your brand? How do you do it?
Okay. First of all, I would like to actually thank my customers because they help a lot with referrals.
Okay.
And I think it also has to do with yes, everybody is doing, but how authentic is your own and how good is it? Before I actually sell something, when I make them, I start with samples and then use them to see if it will last. That is one, and if it is good for a person to actually use before I take it out. I just don't do it. So like with bags, like the beaded bags like this, sometimes some of the beads fade. So what I do is I keep it for some time to see if
Okay,
it
to
will-
make to
yes.
see. Okay.
So although there is a lot of competitors out there, competitors are actually good. You see them and you use it to actually make yourself better.
Okay.
And since you have some customers, that helps also because they will refer you to other people. And then you try also to build on what you are making.
Okay.
You multiply. When you multiply, then obviously it's going to pay off. And especially if it's an online business, I think having an online business is one of the easiest you can the easiest businesses you can do, because you get to market yourself on so many platforms and you don't know who is there. And if you really learn how to actually market yourself or sell yourself on these platforms, then it will pay off. You never know. Yes.
Okay. So, do you only have an online presence, or you have a shop? Yes, that's
Okay,
yeah.
I don't have a shop.
Okay. So you only have an online
Yes.
presence.
Yes.
So can you tell our viewers your various media handles, so that in case they want to search for your products?
Okay, so I'm on. I actually have two separate online businesses.
Okay.
One for bridal accessories, and then one for just general fashion things.
Okay.
So the general fashion things on Instagram is at Ekua_Jindal_fashion, and on Facebook is just Ekua Jindal fashion.
Okay.
And then the bridal aspect is brideside. On
Okay.
Instagram, it is at _brideside.
Okay.
And on Facebook, it is just brideside.
Okay.
I actually have Equajindal on Twitter also.
Okay.
Yes. So.
If we can tell us more about this beautifully made bag and then the necklace.
Okay. So let me start with the bag. This bag, I recently launched it on my Instagram. I called
It has a
Ekua.
name.
Yes,
Yes.
the Ekua bag, because I don't like carrying around big bags.
Okay.
Personally, this is just the bag I love. So I have a lot of mini bags like this.
Okay.
So I decided to name it after myself.
Okay.
And so this is one of the products I have. I actually saw this on Instagram. I saw pictures on Instagram. Then I really loved how it was. So I decided to make one. And though this is actually someone has made it, I know
Okay.
people do it,
Okay.
and I've also built on it. I have done other designs that I've not actually finished yet, but
Okay.
with the same type, I have done my own designs that I will be adding to, which will be coming up soon.
Okay.
And then I also have necklaces, which is for my bridal accessories. These are beaded necklaces.
You made all of them yourself?
Yes, I made them myself. Then headbands, and then bonnets.
Bonnets.
I also have clothes that I
Okay.
sew myself. Yes.
So you can visit her social media handles as she rightly gave them, and then you can see more images for yourself. Some of her crafts, they are really beautiful. I really love this Equia bag. It's very cute. So if you need one, just contact Equia Gender Fashion.
Yes.
Yes. So how much?
This one is 50 cedis.
Okay. So just make your 50 cedis ready, and then get your Equia bag, mini
Yes.
bag. Oh,
Yes.
okay. Okay. So, before we started this segment,
Okay.
I said that it's all about empowerment. Many people have business ideas. They want to start their own businesses, but then they don't know how to come out with it. We all have dreams. We all have a certain point that we want to get to. We just fantasize about it in our heads, but we don't really know how to actually put it in place. Since you have started, you know the struggles that accompanies whatever that you are doing. You started from a point, and then you've gotten to this point. It was from somewhere, and then now you are here. What advice would you give to someone who would also want to start their own business? Yeah.
So, first of all, if it's in your head, then it's not there. Unless you do it, you'll never have it. And yes, it will come with struggles. Sometimes I sell these crochet hooks online, and I didn't have money to get them as in wholesale, that bunch. So what I did was I'll just post them and tell you can pre-order, and I will get it delivered to you. So you can actually start selling without even having money. Some people say it's not actually feasible to start a business without money. You can. There is drop shipping, and sometimes I'll just tell the supplier that, okay, I don't have money to get wholesale. So what I'll do is, can I take your pictures and put them on my page, so that when someone likes it, I'll just order from you and sell it to the person.
Sure.
And from that, you'll be gathering little. Before you know, you have enough to actually get what you want. And even if it's not about buying and selling, you have an idea in your head, share with someone you trust. Sometimes we will be like, if I get someone to talk to I had to yes, so I just told her, she was like, oh, that's so say I'll help you with building your business plan, and before you know it, the business is ready. It gets people to help you even when you don't have money to pay them. So it will never be there. It will always be an idea. Just try something, do something, and you never know what will work out. Yes.
So, in order to make a business idea your own, you need to own it. You need to let it materialize. So, as our sister is sharing with us, seek assistance, talk to people. Sometimes someone can help you, but if you don't talk to them, you will never know. So, these are all some of the little things that we can do to come up with our own businesses. So I hope that we are all taking points, we are all learning, and then from today, after listening to our sister, you also bet that business idea of yours. Would you encourage others to also venture into fashion,
Yes,
or the space is full?
fashion is never full.
Okay.
It is always, there is always space. You see, and because it's something creative, and God created human beings with so much creativity in our heads. Everybody has something beautiful to come out
Sure.
with. So you can never say it's full unless maybe you yourself you don't want to. But if you really have a passion for it and you are really interested in doing it, then you should go ahead and do it.
Okay.
After all, you even get your friends to actually like what you make.
Sure.
Yes.
The sky is big enough for all birds in the air to fly, and then also even make space for other birds to fly. So, like our sister said, the fashion business or the fashion room is not full. If you are interested in fashion, you can still tap into that business. Now, I want to ask, what is that favorite quote of yours that drives you every day, that when you wake up, it just keeps you going?
You have to do it.
You have to do
You
it.
just have to do it.
That's your favorite.
Yes.
So was that one coined by you?
Oh,
So like that's what your motto, that's what you go by.
yes, most of the time I just tell myself, okay, you just have to do it. It doesn't matter because you love it, you just have to do it.
So you just have to do it. Without passion, you certainly cannot do it because you need a reason to wake up to do something every other day. It's been a wonderful discussion with our sister, Kate Barbara Mensah, who goes by the business name Equia Gender. I really love that name, Equia Gender Fashion. So, as she said, she has given us social media handles. They are displayed beneath. So, just visit her social media handles, the social media pages. Get to see for yourself some of her beautiful works, and then just don't look at them. Buy from her. We are just supporting each other. We want to see everyone succeeding. We just want to get to the top together. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, just do so. If you have an interesting story to share, just drop a comment for me in the comment section. And then if you have any other interesting thing that you also want to share, just let me know, and then we'll take it from there. Thank you, and then see you next time. Bye.